Starters sends them back on their journey. Duma and El Maggie slower for length and 2 respectively. Nala, with all the speed in the world, came out alert by 1 length. At variance, Pink Sleeves is second. Royal Visionaire's Super Duper Date. Queen Chloe's in the pink and 6 lengths off them. Augustina's off the tempo, 7 lengths off and gets a drive at the 600. Le Mans towards the inside and Burfie. It's all about speed, and Nala, if she doesn't bleed, she's torn away by 4 lengths to the good. At variance is second. 300 out, Nala by 4.5. At variance, Queen Chloe looking to run on Burfie, but Nala still clear out you by 5 to 6 lengths and simply bidding the opposition farewell. She was set in flight, she dashed away, and she's winner's box bound, eased up. Second at variance, then came Royal Visionaire, Burfie and Queen Chloe. It was quite simple for the daughter of Trippy. She doesn't bleed and she wins. Absolute Pro Session opened up 4-1. The money came very quickly down 18-10. Armchair stuff. Brandon Lorena, he gets to pose for the camera inside the furlong. Absolutely cruises home the daughter of Trippy. Out of the Cahal mare, Bold Illinois. This is for the Devitt Chunders, Stonehill Stud, the Rixers, Vendel Civils, Brandon Lorena for the Janssen Van Vuren stable in a 1-horse race. The rest of them were racing against the tide. At variance second, then came Royal Visionaire. Burfie from way off the gallop. Queen Chloe in the pink silks. Augustina had no pace to go with them today over the 1,000. Le Monde and Super Duper Date. Vietnam was further downfield. It was all about the daughter of Trippy, Nala. From the word go, she bounced out with the speed, and at the 400-meter marker, Brandon Lorena, he was just riding a confident race, allowing her just to keep going, and past the 200-meter mark, it was one-way traffic. Nala, the money was down, 3 Rand 10 as the favorite, 140 the place. The rest of the opposition rooted to the poly. Back to the studio for the first.
Well done to the stable of Johan Janssen Van Vuren. Johan, if you're watching, well done to your team. And this daughter of Trippy has blown the opposition away. Just too good here. And Brandon Lorena are teaming up for the yard. My first time and a pleasure getting introduced to Kingston. He's a gentleman that has come down with these horses. Kingston, well done to the team.
Yeah, well done. I want to thank the guys at home with all the efforts they put in this horse. My boss, Mr. Janssen Van Vuren, with all the work that he has put in this horse, I'd like to say, job well done.
She was off for a while. She was off for a long time, 199 days. I know she bled first time out, but everything seems to be back on track.
Yeah, that's what I said. I want to thank my boss. He has done a lot on this horse, and his efforts have been shown today.
Well, you guys bringing more horses down to Natal, to KZN?
Yeah, I think so. A couple of horses will be coming down in a few weeks' time.
Well, give Johan our best, and let's see who's the owners. Devitt Chandra, Stonehill Stud, Vedel Civils. So well done to all the owners as well.
Yeah, thank you very much to all the owners. And I would like to say thank you to the new TEF. They brought us down here, and we traveled very well. And all the guys at home, thank you very much for the hard work.
Well, fantastic. Well played. Kingston representing Johan. Well, Brandon, you just came in and you chirped. It was an armchair ride. The race was won when the starter said go, because she was so quick and so naturally into stride.
Yeah, she was, and of course she was assisted by the strong tailwind today. From a good draw, she pinged the gates and she had them beat from the start. Obviously, she's a filly with a lot of ability. Obviously, the bleeding's a bit of a problem, but I must say well done to Jan and his team. They seem to be on top of it. She came back after the race nice and quiet, and And, you know, no coughing. She showed no signs of the telltale signs of bleeding. So fingers crossed she doesn't bleed in the future, and I think she's got a bright one.
You know, she looks like an imposing filly as well. So, you know, you told me about the dam side, Bold Illinois, etc. So she's got pedigree and she's got talent. So hopefully, you know, things go well for her, because she seems like a filly that should train on.
Yeah, definitely. He's also a lovely bunch of owners, Mr. Devachanda, Mrs. Devachanda, Mr. Rex, Mr. Van Vendel. You know, I wish him all the best with this filly. Hopefully we can stay aboard her. But again, a big thank you to Johan and his team. Well done to Kingston. He done all the work travelling her down, and his team, well done to them.
Well, it's a nice start to the evening. And what about the rest of your rides? You're riding so well, Brandon. I touched on it the other day at Scottsville. And you like anything else later on that you think you can point the punters in the right direction with?
Yes, he's Seattle Light in the next. He's got an undeniable chance. Obviously, Mr. Leeds also has got some good form. He's run behind some good horses. If I can just mention Natal, you know, there's a few horses that he's run behind. He hasn't really followed on with the form, but he's had 13 runs. But he is a horse to beat from a 2-draw. And obviously the 2 horses with Lau Hewitton, the claim 4, he's also got good form. So we got 2 hard knockers to oppose, but with a bit of luck from a bad draw, I think he'll be in the finish.
That's the horse in the next. Anything else?
These river courses coming out the maidens, obviously it's a bit difficult to be confident first time out the maidens. You want to see if the handicap has got her right in the ratings. So, but she is working well. She has a decent draw, and you know, she'll be competitive. Obviously we'll have to see if the handicap is right, but she'll be trying her best.
Thanks for that, Brandon, and all the best for the rest of the evening.
Thanks so much, Deez. A big thank you to Zorgfleet Wines, and I'd like to give a small mention to my Uncle Gilbert back at home. He's not feeling well, and he must just keep strong and keep fighting and keep the faith.
Well done. Brandon Arena, the winning jockey. Well done to you, Johan, and of course Kingston and the team that travelled this horse down. Number 12, Nala. Maybe she's a horse to pencil in, you know. We'll see how she goes next time out, wherever they place her, because it was an effortless win here. The opposition were nowhere in sight. 12, 3, 7, and 2. That's the way they crossed the line, race number 1. Coming up next will be the start of the pick 6 at 18:10, which is 10 past 6.